Welcome to a journey through one of the most timeless passages on wisdom, Proverbs 3. These words, written thousands of years ago, resonate with profound truths that we can still apply today. In a world filled with complexity and uncertainty, this chapter guides us to find balance, peace, and purpose in everyday life. But before we dive into the lessons, let's first read Proverbs 3 in its entirety and reflect on each verse. My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart. 2. For they will prolong your life many years and bring you peace and prosperity. 3. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart. For then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. 6. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. 7. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. 8. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. 9. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the firstfruits of all your crops. 10. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with new wine. 11. My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline and do not resent his rebuke. 12. Because the Lord disciplines those he loves, as a father the son he delights in. 13. Blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding. 14. For she is more profitable than silver and yields better returns than gold. 15. She is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with her. 16. Long life is in her right hand. In her left hand are riches and honor. 17. Her ways are pleasant ways, and all her paths are peace. 18. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her. Those who hold her fast will be blessed. 19. By wisdom the Lord laid the earth's foundations. By understanding he set the heavens in place. 20. By his knowledge the watery depths were divided, and the clouds let drop the dew. 21. My son, do not let wisdom and understanding out of your sight. Preserve sound judgment and discretion. 22. They will be life for you, an ornament to grace your neck. 23. Then you will go on your way in safety, and your foot will not stumble. 24. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. 25. Have no fear of sudden disaster or of the ruin that overtakes the wicked. 26. For the Lord will be at your side and will keep your foot from being snared. 27. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to act. 28. Do not say to your neighbor, come back tomorrow and I'll give it to you, when you already have it with you. 29. Do not plot harm against your neighbor, who lives trustfully near you. 30. Do not accuse anyone for no reason, when they have done you no harm. 31. Do not envy the violent or choose any of their ways. 32. For the Lord detests the perverse but takes the upright into his confidence. 33. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the righteous. 34. He mocks proud mockers, but shows favor to the humble and oppressed. 35. The wise inherit honor, but fools get only shame. The power of trusting in a higher guidance, verses 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. This reminder speaks to anyone trying to make sense of life's challenges alone. In a world that often values independence above all, trusting in a wisdom greater than ourselves allows us to find peace in uncertainty. Making space for faith in our decisions can ease burdens we were never meant to carry alone. Humility over pride, verses 7 to 8. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This encourages humility. Pride, especially in today's highly competitive environment, can blind us to both errors and the needs of others. Embracing humility and acknowledging our limitations brings health to your body and nourishment to your bones, a spiritual and even physical benefit from living in humility. Generosity and honor, verses 9 to 10. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the firstfruits of all your crops. Generosity is a core value that builds strong communities and brings blessings in return. We're reminded here that when we are generous with what we have, we align ourselves with a flow of abundance, leading to fulfillment that material wealth alone cannot achieve. Embracing discipline as love, verses 11 to 12. The Lord disciplines those he loves. Discipline is not something most of us enjoy, yet Proverbs tells us it is an expression of love. Reflecting on this, we see how discipline, from ourselves or life circumstances, can shape our character, teaching resilience and responsibility. Like a father guiding a child, discipline is a part of growth and maturity. Valuing wisdom above all, verses 13 to 18. She is more profitable than silver and yields better returns than gold. In these verses, wisdom is portrayed as a treasure beyond any material wealth. In today's fast-paced world, this is a refreshing call to prioritize wisdom over riches, peace over possessions. Wisdom is timeless, guiding us through every stage and trial, and it offers pleasant ways and a tree of life for all who embrace it. Practicing kindness and integrity, verses 27 to 30. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due. This calls us to treat others with kindness and integrity, doing what we can to help when we're able. In a society often centered on self-interest, this call to actively seek out opportunities to do good reminds us that true strength lies in compassion and generosity. Rejecting envy and violence, verses 31 to 35. Do not envy the violent or choose any of their ways. Today, we sometimes see glorification of power, even when it leads to harm. Proverbs reminds us to walk the path of peace and humility, knowing that those who do so find honor, while violence and pride lead only to shame. By rejecting envy and violence, we choose the path that brings lasting peace and true respect. Proverbs 3 is filled with insights that transcend time, guiding us through modern challenges with a steady, wise hand. Let these words encourage us to live with integrity, compassion, and trust. Take a moment to think about which lesson spoke to you today. And if you found this message meaningful, please like this video, subscribe for more wisdom content, and let us know in the comments which teaching of Proverbs 3 stood out to you. We'd love to hear your thoughts and learn from your experiences too.